In this video, I'm going to show you all the tricks that the apartment algorithm has. Create an apartment by drawing it from the flow editor, and then we hit Shift A and Shift A again to toggle the drawing controls on and off. If the drawing controls are active, the two big handles allow you to control the depth of both the left and the right hand side of the apartment, allowing you to asymmetrically load it, as well as controlling the depth of the end caps. So you can go all the way to 0, in which case the corridor is open to the air, or you can have an end cap where the apartments wrap around, and that can be done on both sides. The apartment algorithm just outputs normal giraffe usages. So on the corridor usage, I'm going to add the property no facades, which is going to turn the facades off on the corridor. And if I make a single loaded apartment, you can see the open air corridors. All right. The next thing the apartment algorithm allows you to do is reshuffle the position of the apartments. So if I drag one of the apartments within its row, I can reshuffle its position. I can change the size of any apartment by dragging the nodes left and right. And if I drag the node all the way onto another node, that will collapse the apartment. If I want to create a new apartment, I hold the Alt or the Option key and I just drag a new line. I can control the size of the core by dragging an apartment into it. Frequently, we need to create escape stairs or additional cores, especially towards the ends of these kinds of buildings. And in order to do that, we just drag a node to create a small apartment, and that will be converted to a core if it is smaller than the smallest unit in your mix. So for me, that's the studio. If the core is smaller than the studio, it gets designated as a core, and you can go as small as you want. I'm going to do the same over here, and I'm going to hold Shift to uniformly increase the size of all of the apartments on this row. If I let go Shift, I just control the size of the two immediately adjacent units. All right, so I've got two escape stairs, my core, which I can grow, I can shrink ever so slightly, and a great apartment building. There's another trick which you need to know about apartments, and that is that they can close. So if I stretch this apartment to be something like this, and then I turn it into a donut, the apartment algorithm allows me to do that and will create cores on all of those inner corners, unless you decide to stretch these units in. We don't support those awesome wedge units yet, but hopefully we will soon. The other thing to notice with this is that you can make a wrap by shrinking the internal facing side of the unit block to 0, and then with the polygon tool creating a car park. Multi-deck. And we'll open the flow builder and generate bays. And I think those are all the tricks of the apartment algorithm.